Hey everybody, another video here. So New Yorkers are voting for this new guy, uh, Zoran Kwame, whatever the hell his name is. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's a dickhead. Um, so apparently this guy saw Escape from New York and was completely blown away with how beautiful New York could be if you turn it into a festering boil on America's ass. His legislation, he literally says, he literally says, this is his post that he's going to end cash bail, uh, repeal a bunch of laws, decriminalize sex work, uh, pretty much legalize drug use, uh, open up injection sites where people can go and inject all kinds of drugs and melted tire rubber into their arms and legs and necks and stuff. Ban solitary confinement for people that are in prison. He says restrict, but his whole thing is you can put them in solitary confinement for like 1 hour every 6 months. No, no, that's not how you stop somebody from being a criminal. Uh, Enact elder parole. Basically, anybody that's in the system, uh, like in prison for many years for violent, nasty crimes. People that have life sentences. He says if they are serving life without parole, they will get parole because they're old. Reenfranchise incarcerated New Yorkers, which his whole reenfranchised incarcerated prisoners is making prisoners work, putting them to work. It's called slave labor. I mean, no bail. He's talking, you rob a bank and you get a summons ticket as if it's a disorderly conduct charge. New York, you already get arrested for filming in public. If you walk into a police department and you turn on your phone to record something, they will either beat your ass, shove you outside, or beat your ass and arrest you. Now they're saying, well, if you rob a bank or, a store or loot, you just get a summons ticket. That's it. This is the downfall of our nation. When you have people that move here from other countries, specific countries, and then they go, we want our laws to be the power of this country. No, we have laws in our country. We like to have our peace and tranquility. We like to be able to walk down the streets and feel safe. We like to, walk down the streets and be able to window shop and stuff. And all of a sudden, now it's crime everywhere you look, drugs everywhere you look. You gotta watch where you're walking because you're either gonna step in shit, human shit. You're gonna step in drugs, needles, broken glass, guns and stuff that are stolen off the street, dead bodies. New York, I mean, hell, New York, they had dead bodies on the street. People just walking by them. A whole strip of people in the homeless encampments in New York City on the street, dead bodies strewn about. Nobody started saying anything until they noticed that rats were eating parts of the people's bodies. That is their idea of, Shangri-La, their idea of an oasis is dead bodies, drugs, and prostitution everywhere. Sodom and Gomorrah. It blows my freaking mind. It really does. How the hell do you say that makes the city or the state or whatever better? How how do you tell somebody, oh, I live in New York where I can, go outside of my apartment, pay somebody $10 for a blowjob, and then turn around and buy crack from a guy, walk down to my local Starbucks, get a coffee, and then shoot up the drugs right there, and then I can go across the street and rob the McDonald's, and my ticket will be paid with the money that I stole from McDonald's, and I'll still have money left. And I won't even see jail. That is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And yet, New Yorkers keep voting for it. Hell, California's people keep voting for it. Oregon people keep voting for it. Michigan people keep voting for it. Minnesota is pretty much in the shithole too. It blows my mind. It does. The only thing that I want is Congress to legalize marijuana, decriminalize it, take it off of the scheduled narcotics list. They're literally comparing marijuana to heroin, cocaine, meth, all these narcotics. They're comparing it to oxycodone and oxycontin. It's marijuana. It grows naturally. You can literally plant seeds of marijuana and they will grow naturally. They will grow. They will flower. The flowers will fade. The seeds will drop. They will create more marijuana plants. That's natural. You can't do that with any of those other drugs because they're pharmaceutical drugs. They are literally made. Yes, marijuana is cultivated in grow shops and they add different types of things to it to change when the drug, or when the drug is there. THC is a natural part of the plant. The plant creates it. That's it. If a plant creates it, it's legal. I mean, yes, you have opium plants, poppy plants, all that stuff. Oh, they grow naturally and everything. Yes, they do grow naturally, but you have to do a bunch of stuff to that in order to make it the drug that it becomes. And there's a lot of chemicals involved. Pot, you don't have to add chemicals. You don't. You really don't. Water and sunlight. Water and sunlight, and it grows perfectly fine. But that's my whole point. It's these freaking people drive me nuts with their crazy ass ideas. Decriminalize sex work, make prostitution legal. It's ridiculous. Cut that shit out. Stop voting for the freaking crazies. Otherwise, you're going to end up in Escape from LA or Escape from New York. We'll cut you off. We'll build a wall and tell you, oh, no, that's a prison now. That's a prison. Everybody that lives there is a criminal. See you later.